Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
You already know what it is. Oh, yeah.
Wagwan gang, back in this thing, and if you really gang, bang that like button. If you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, keep your ass inside. You're tuning into the Tasmania Show with Taz Tycoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies. And today, we talking about Jadakiss and 38 Spesh again. I'm going to just say this hands down. I'm not checking for the verses. The only verses I want to see them run back is Fab versus Jada. Top 5, dead or alive. I'm fucking with it. This is no shade to 38 Spesh. Jada don't be fucking with nobody. He be on a Joe and Jada show, so this shit is mad random. But when I watched that, if you haven't already, check out the episode that I did about, Bleak and him giving feedback to Joe and Jada, just basically saying that, when you the top dog, that's what niggas do. If you look at Anthony Edwards, his favorite player is KD. And he went on that court like, I'm going to bust your ass. Like, the hip-hop game, it's almost like, in a way that the athlete, the Kobe can go with the Michael Jordan, right? But if Drake says something to Jay-Z, it's disrespecting your elders in a sense. I don't know. Like, I really don't know the fine line because we're talking about wordsmiths and shit, but we're just going to get into Jadakiss basically doubling down and saying that he's not battling unless a nigga got $500K to $700K.
I know all y'all fuck with the battle shit.
We ain't getting in that. But if they got
Man, he
500,
just cut me
if they
right
got 500, then I'm
about to say, yeah, what's
if
the-
they got
what's the
500 to 700,000,
You slow
we
in.
gladly take
Hell yeah.
anybody you name.
Hell yeah.
From
Listen,
signed to unsigned.
yeah.
If they got 5, I'm speaking for them two niggas. I'm speaking for myself and these two niggas. If they got 500 to 700,000, just let us be able to smoke
Pick the
Dutchies
food.
and pick whoever you want to
Pick the
pick
food.
and tell us the date. And they food, yeah.
the food.
Pick pick the silverware, the china, and the niggas we
Get
gonna
the
put on
napkins.
the plate.
We don't forget, we do that. We do that shit well. We battled everybody, and we can do it.
No,
Boys,
it's real.
Them boys get busy.
No, you
so
know what it is?
Listen,
I think let me give a quick.
okay. Give me 5 to 700,000. Put
I'm
anybody
negotiating for
you
750.
get.
So I'm doing
Yo,
negotiations.
5 to 7. Put anybody you want on the list. Put whole crews on there.
Word.
Put niggas in their mans and all of that on there. I've slaughtered all of them niggas. Put anybody you want. Then you add more for them and bring the whole bring everybody. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do for 5 or 7. Bring a whole crew. You never saw this on Smack.
So keep it 7.
Give me
We must need like 4.
whatever you want.
Just
tell me what you want. Yeah.
We get busy. You know it.
5 to 7, bring your whole crew and the reverend. That's word of my mother.
Now,
Anybody.
Nigga, UFC that.
while we on that topic a little bit, like I told you, I'm a diehard fan. And for years, I always felt, now I know.
I ain't gonna hold you. Really, niggas really gotta pick their battles wisely. Like, everybody ain't really competing with everybody. And I think the example of this is playing out right now with Rick Ross and 50 Cent. When Rick took random shots at Drake, to this day, there's been so many podcasts that people have been on being like, well, what did he say to you? It's like Drake and Kendrick was beefing, insert Rick Ross beef, and nothing really happens. Like, he's not, I think 50 Cent is entertaining him. But what I will say is, as a Lox fan, as a Jadakiss fan, like, huge fan, we talking about Dipset, we talking about G-Unit, we talking about Bad Boy when they was talking about throwing refrigerators out. Like, we talking about the Lox haven't missed shit, like haven't lost a battle yet. And so I'm talking about the Dipset battle. I'm not gonna lie, as a huge Dipset fan, and I am a Lox fan, I thought Dipset had it in a can. Only because of, the flash and everything like that. But this is when he exposed the backtrack. Like, from his era, like, niggas ain't rapping over the instrument. Like, niggas is rapping over the instrumental. I remember I saw Jill Scott performing live. And she was like, y'all hear that? That's live instrumentation. And I'm not knocking 38 Spesh at all, but it's gotta make sense. Like, I don't even know, respectfully, and this is no shade to 38 Spesh, if he's ever done an official complex versus battle. Like, Jada did it. Jada done did it twice. He did Freddie versus Jason with Fab. And then he did the Dipset with the Lox, and I'm like, we gonna round it up now with 38 Spesh. I'm not hyped for it. And I think that him reaching for Jim and him reaching for Joe it's just like, bro, like, why you over here poking the bear? Like, you look at like going viral. But again, he did put a bag on the table, and he said if a nigga want to battle Kiss, he gonna have to have $500K to $700K. And 38 Spesh said he got
better than everybody.
God, let's get to that. That's what I'm talking. I respect that.
Yeah.
I want to ask you something else. Would you like to be on the same stage with Jim Jones or Jadakiss and y'all, you know what I'm saying, hash this out?
Yeah, so check this, right? This is what I want to say right here, right? Check this. If Jada want to do something, we ain't got to go back and forth, right? I got $500,000 on me right now. We could do 3 verses on the stage. You heard? Round for round, 3 verses, round for round. That's it. And we handle this like men in the ring. All of that back and forth shit. I got $500,000 on me. We could do 3 rounds in the ring, 3 verses. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got the cash, have Fat Joe put it up, nigga. You heard me? No, seriously.
No, I respect that. I respect that.
And that's how we can handle that. If not, then we ain't gotta go with the back and forth shit, throw shots on other niggas' records. Before tell him before he diss me on a song that he don't own. You know, we could go and put up some cash and do this the right way. I got a half a ticket on myself. And we could do this in a ring with no crowd because this ain't a popularity contest. 3 judges. We could have G-Rap, Rakim, and Big Daddy Kane as the judges, homie. Ooh. We keep this shit all the way hip-hop.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like 38 Spesh seems very, I don't know if Jadakiss is his favorite rapper, but he's so focused to the point that he's like, fuck the audience, fuck the back and forth. We just gonna pick 3 people and we gonna go verse for verse. And it's just like, okay, nothing against Rakim and all the forefathers and the greats when it come to this shit, but it's just like, okay, I just don't get like what the hype is. And then him taking the jabs at like, if you ain't got the bread, then I know Joe got the bread for you. Like, not too much on Kiss. Like Kiss, like why are so many men counting people's pockets? And Jada, he be out the way with his Kiss Cafe with his son and his pop, J1 and his pops. And then you got the Pharmacy for Life. I've been copping, they shout out to Styles P and Oswald Styles, the Sea Moss, the Bladder Whack, and all of that. And I'm not here because I'm endorsing anything. I'm a huge Jadakiss fan, but I'm not anti-38 Spesh for this. But it's just like, yo, why are men counting other niggas' pockets? Then you got this person on Twitter, and then J1 responded. He said, Kiss isn't getting $500K a show, so cut it out. And that's no disrespect. For one, why the fuck is everybody counting everybody's pockets? I grew up listening to your pop / the Locks. They're my header, but I came up in a certain era. 500K is 500K. Only niggas like that, only niggas like Hove is turning that down. What? Not too much on Jay. Like, why Jada don't got no money? Like, all about the whatever. So then J1, his son, shout out to J1. His music is fire too, super fire. But he said, the price is up. Do you see how in demand he is? What the fuck are we talking about? I know for a fact the nigga you going hard for not getting nowhere near that. Maybe not even 10% of that. We just did the same festival in Albany, and I know what the budget was. Okay. Again, I don't know what else 38 Spesh has going on, but all of the idols become rivals. He's really focused. And again, it's Joe, it's Jim, it's Jada. But I have another clip from the Joe Budden podcast where Parks is basically speaking about what his issue is. I think there's a personal vendetta. He wanted a verse from Jada. Jada, he said, slighted him on the verse, then dissed him on the verse, and then he felt the way with the whole Steve God song with Joe and Jada, The Aroma. That's where that started. And apparently 38 Spesh's brother passed away, and Jim Jones has something to say about it. So now he's taking shots at Chrissy. I don't know what's going on, but women and children, they don't give a fuck about us women anymore, the kids. Like, niggas is saying anything. Like, when T.I. and 50 Cent and Tiny, it's like, why are women always just randomly catching strays from some bitch nigga shit that these niggas is talking about? Respectfully, and I mean that. I'm not trying to call y'all no bitch ass niggas, but this is like, niggas talk more than bitches these days. If you look at the internet, it's like, damn, all these emotional ass niggas, like, why y'all over here? I get it, put it in a raps and shit like that, but this is just, it's wild. Like, I'm going to just play the clip where Parks basically breaks down. 38 Spesh has every right to feel how he feels. If there's something that happened with his family or whatever, it's freedom of speech. But god damn, man, I would rather see another Fab and Jada than 38 Spesh, just to keep it a stack. But we going to listen to what 38 Spesh got.
Spesh. And there were some elements that I could understand why he would think that you were biased. Because there were some things said to him that I didn't see from Jim's side specifically that I understand why he
took it
why he took it there. Yeah, I do.
Really? I didn't know that
Yeah.
either. Care to expound or no?
Yeah, he says. I think one of Jim's people made a diss song talking about his dead brother. Yeah, now, sorry.
One of Jim's people did that?
Yeah, but I think Jim posted it or something. I don't know the full
okay.
details. And Jim also posted some things that seemed a little bit threatening online. I could see why. Yeah,
I saw that later too. I'm not leaving this to rap.
Yeah.
Comment that Jim made.
So,
I mean,
they've
been
threatening
him
the
whole time.
Yeah, so I just understand why you would take it a little bit further, I guess, in the words of Ice.
And if that's your bag, you could talk about violence. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, it's some shit that's deeper than I understand. Like, it's all I'm not gonna lie. It reminds me of like early on when people were starting to say that Drake was taking shots, like Common, Pusha T, like early on. They saying that this nigga saying slick shit about me. I remember when I first heard about it, I'm like, Common and Drake? Like, that shit don't even seem right. And as I'm like going through this whole 38 Spesh Jada situation, it feels like somebody's fishing for a battle and niggas just don't want to battle you. I don't think that makes you pussy, makes you scared, but it's like there's a lot of other elements that's coming into this shit. Like whatever happened with people dying and stuff like that. So it's like, to us, it's like you want a rap battle so bad, but I don't think that, I can't say that you getting it off in words is gonna suffice whatever it is that you're feeling internally as it pertains to Jim Jones or whatever you got going on with, your deceased brother, rest in peace, Jada. I don't know, and I don't want to even play when it come to that because I don't think that it's cool to talk shit about the dead. That's this new generation. I'm not, and even though I'm in the new generation, I'm not jacking that. Like, why you gonna diss somebody that can't speak up for themselves? But Jada, he's not, he said 500,000. Now he said 72 million. I'm not gonna lie. This saga, I don't know if this is gonna be the last episode. I don't want anything crazy to happen, and I don't foresee anything crazy happening. But like, we need a new rap beef this week. But let's listen to Jada just basically saying that the yesterday's price is not today's price, according to Joe. Now it's 72 million a battle.
For 3 rounds. 72 million for 3 rounds against anybody. Who you like right now? Cook, let me get the light. Cook. Nobody. Who you like? 72 million, 3 rounds against anybody. Yo. Dead or alive. Nigga bumps anything. He programmed top 5. He programmed already.
I ain't gonna hold you. Jada has been saying this for a minute. Top 5 dead or alive. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. Jada and Fab, like 2 of my favorite rappers ever. So seeing that album and that tape, I'm proposing that we get another Fab Freddie versus Jason. Can we do that? Like, because I feel like according to Jada, he's battled who he feels is worthy. He battled Dipset. This is no shade to the Griseldas in the upstate New York. And then this is like, damn, it had to be some upstate New York niggas. This is so much motion going on in New York right now. It's like, that's the nigga that you really want to go with? I'm not jacking it. I'd rather see Fab versus Jada if we get that again. And that's when he fell asleep and then he came up, or he was super drunk. And then we got the Kiss Cafe with his grandfather. Oh, his grandfather, my fault, his pops. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all really want to see 38 Spesh versus Jada? Or y'all want to see Fab versus Jada? Who y'all want to see Jada battle, period? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. If you really bang that like button. If you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, keep your ass inside. You're tuning into the Tasmania Show with Taz Tycoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies. Let's grow.
Tycoon running up the score, Tazzy's Baddies on the floor. And that ass is super fatty, call me Zaddy, throw some more. Super nasty, she a savage, slaughter fucker like a whore. Popping bottles, foreign models, Tycoon on the world tour. Shorty, what you bad for? Turn this to a hit-a-thon. Damn, all your bitches bad. Tell them they can come along.